Milk fever is an acute macromineral disorder that usually affects mammals, usually cows and goats, that have just produced young.
This is caused by low blood calcium, called hypocalcemia.
Milk fever usually occurs within 24 to 72 hours of calving due to the spike in calcium needed for colostrum and milk production.
There are 25 grams of calcium per every 10 liters of colostrum, which is 5 times more than circulating in the blood. A multiparous cow, one who has had more calves and therefore more lactations, is more likely to develop milk fever.
4 to 5% of second lactation cows will develop milk fever, and the chances increase with age.
First lactation cows, like number 241, are less likely to develop milk fever.
How does milk fever develop? When the cow calves, she begins producing colostrum. Colostrum has a higher calcium content than regular milk does.
Because of the high calcium content, there is a higher demand for calcium, and the cow cannot compensate properly. So instead, she draws calcium from her bloodstream when she should be drawing it from her bones, her diet, and reabsorbing it from her kidneys. Due to the low levels of circulating calcium, the cow develops milk fever.
Dry cow feed should be formulated to have low levels of calcium so that the cow can mobilize her calcium stores before calving.
You should be feeding grain silages and grasses, as well as calcium binding agents and dietary straw to make sure the cow starts mobilizing her calcium stores.
This can be done with a low or negative dietary cation anion diet by feeding excess of anions to decrease blood pH and stimulate calcium mobilization.
Notice how different the lactating cow diet is from the dry cow diet. As a preventative, you should give a bolus of Bovacalc at first signs of freshening and right after calving. These boluses contain a slow-release form and a quick-release form of calcium.
As a treatment for milk fever, a cow might be given an IV injection of calcium glutamate. Usually one 500 milliliter bottle is given, but if she's a high producer, she might be given more subcutaneously.
Oh no! Jersey has milk